Okay, Rick, here's part 2. So I'm going to take a regular piece of tape and I'm going to rip the ends like I showed you in the first video. I'm going to rip the ends. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this middle section out so I don't touch the tape and I have 2 ends. Now if you notice carefully, if I hold this up to the light, you can see that if I spread this, you can see the light. So if I spread this all the way open so I can see through it really well, and I put that on something, it's going to be like impersonating a ligament. But if I just want to get, so that would be like 100%, okay? If I just go 50% a little bit and I lay it down, now I'm going to have a major decongestion effect. Okay, so I'm just going to go 50% when I just barely start to see through it, and I'm going to lay it down. All right, so going to the elbow now. All right, so if you can put the phone down, hon, and we'll show you Wendy's elbow. Okay, so you gotta lay it down there. Okay, there it is. So we're gonna kind of get it in view here. There's this silly thing.
There you go.
Okay, so there's, actually my bad. We gotta use that elbow because we gotta use the inside. I forgot again. So just bend the elbow.
Check out the muscle, Rick.
Okay, great. Check out the muscle. There it is.
I've been working out, Rick.
All right, so we're gonna go to the inside elbow. We're gonna go to the inside elbow right here, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the first of these strips, okay? And I'm gonna take the center out, okay? So I have something to hold on to, right? And then I'm just going to stretch it just a little, just kind of a little stretch and lay it down. Just like that, lay it down, lay down. So the ends, you never pull on them. All you do is take the paper off and just lay it down, okay? Take the paper off and just lay it down, all right? So now I'll take my next piece, okay? Take out the center. Now this is, again, this is Kinesio International calls this a space correction. It's just like decongesting the area. But I stole that idea and I use it with kinesio tape. So again, I just do a little pull and I'll do just a little pull. So one thing I forgot to tell you, and again, I'm just gonna take the paper off and lay it down. And by the way, when you're done putting tape on, you always rub it because you activate the glue, okay? You always want the center of the X to be where the hot spot is, okay? So for your patient, you would do this tape job to help decrease the congestion in the area, okay? And after a couple days, hopefully he'll start to feel better. And you would just do this every week. Now, again, what I'll do is I'll take another piece and I'm gonna kind of stretch it a little bit, get that star effect, just lay, just lay the tape down and take this piece and just lay the tape down. Now what I'm gonna do, just make here and tilt that way, buddy. So I'm gonna just do one more. So I'm gonna make this like a superstar. Okay, and I'll just go just a little bit of pull, tiny bit, and I'll just get that attached in the middle, okay? And then what I'll do is just, now, if I'm near an area like here, where Wendy has to bend her elbow, so what I might do, so that it's not restrictive, is have them straighten the elbow, because this particular strip might be where they're bending, so I just will want them to straighten so there won't be any restriction. So then at the bottom here, I'll do the same thing. I'll bend it a little more and just lay the tape down so it's not too tight. So what you can see here then is, hold the right button. It's just a starred effect. I just kept starring it, and that's the center point of your area, okay? And you would just tell them not to get that wet or sweaty for about an hour, and then after that they can do whatever they want. Now, if after a couple days one of these ends started to lift a little, he could just snip that with a scissor, but keep the tape job on and don't take it off. Leave it on there for 5 to 7 days. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. You would also tell them that if it had put ice on it, they wouldn't put ice directly on the tape because the ice tends to deactivate the tape. So they would put ice on, you know, through a paper towel or a shirt. But heat they could put on the air if they had to. It's no problem with doing that. All right, so that's basically it. So any other questions that you have, we can talk on the phone about things. And if there's any other demonstration that I need to, I show you. So you can see Wendy can bend her elbow, just drop down like this, buddy. She can bend and flex, and there will be no problem with comfort with this. He won't even probably know it's on there. Generally, people don't even know it's on there. And like I said, just rub it good when you're done. So you're activating that adhesive with some heat. All right, buddy? All right, love you tons, and we'll talk on the phone, add to that. See you now.